If you're a content creator, you know how hard it can be sometimes to find the most relevant ideas for content creation. But today, I'm going to show you two automations that I built using make.com and Airtable. Airtable is like a similar platform to like Excel that will literally save you so much time. And our goal here with this is to basically build an automated database that is full of relevant content ideas from influencers in your specific niche. We're going to tailor your database towards what you want to do. Today, I'm going to focus on extracting relevant content ideas in terms of the AI space. You can do something different, feel free. And this is something, if done right, you can charge a lot of money for it. If it's done at big scale and people can use it and it's 24/7 automated, this can be a very, very valuable tool. I'm not going to go too much in depth, so I'm going to show you like more of like the limited side because I'm using free subscriptions. But if you upgrade a little bit, you could basically have a 24/7 automated database that works for you. And don't worry, I'm going to hold your hand. We'll go step by step through this, and this will literally take you less than an hour. And guys, if you want to see more content like this, like and subscribe. Let's get into this video, man. Guys, for your sake, I left all the tools required in the description below. So this Airtable, you can just copy the base and send it directly to your custom make.com. So we're going to do that right now. So now, first step, grab an Airtable. We're going to go for search records, right? Authorize the connection. Once we have that, go to a required base. Then we're going to choose for now the creators table and leave everything for now. That's it. Click OK. Now we're going to tell our model to get similar profiles for influencers that we want. So you can do this specific to your project. You can grab any influencers you want in your niche. I'm grabbing one specific to AI. So I just grabbed 5 example URLs here. And now we can continue on with the make automation. Now, in order to use these 5 URLs, let's look up HTTP, make a request. Now we're going to grab the URL from Rapid API. So once you're at Rapid API, just go to get similar profiles here, click there. And now we're going to grab this URL in the snippet of code just until there before the question mark. Copy and paste that here. And now leave this as get. Here we're just using the URLs to retrieve the data. So now we're going to go add a header. Then we're going to name this X Rapid API key. And then you're just going to fill in your specific API key. I'm going to have to blur mine out. Next one, let's name it X Rapid API host. And this URL will be available right here in this fragment of code. Oh, just before. There. Copy and paste that to make the value. Now we're going to add a query string called profile URL. And we'll give this value for URL right there in search records. Click Parse Response, click OK. So now for the Airtable, just make sure you set the rate limit to 1 at the very bottom. Just click OK. I already ran it, but you're just going to want to click this button, run once. Once you do that, it should turn green. Now we can continue with an iterator. And we can just click data and then under data response. So just click that. That gets everything we need. And now in order to send a proper request, like a proper post request, we need to configure the URLs into a readable format. So let's grab a text parser to do that. And we'll say match pattern. I'll leave this in the description, but just copy and paste this. This just like breaks it up into the format. And then grab this text and then say, so our URL is under here, text action target. Now we can grab another HTTP, going to make a request. Okay, for this one, we're going to say post. Now we're going to go back into Rapid API. So click on person data here, and then it'll actually clarify here. It'll say request post. So this is what we're looking for. So we just grab this URL here, paste it. Okay, let's do the same thing as last time. So we'll say X Rapid API key. Now we'll say X Rapid API host. Then we'll go back to Rapid API and grab our host real quick. So this is it right here. So select body type for raw, then go JSON. For request content, let's do curly bracket, space, quotations, and we'll say link. Quotations again, and then we'll choose this right here with the $ and 1. Close it in curly brackets, parse response, click OK. Now let's run this as is, see what happens. See, it's working here. All right, and we'll stop it there because you can see it's going pretty quickly. So once we did that, let's go to Airtable and search records again. We'll connect to our base. Then go to the creators table. Scroll all the way down. Select this limit to be 5 for now. And then for formula, we'll do curly bracket, profile, URL, all caps, and then equals, parentheses, our link. Just click OK. So now we'll upsert a record using Airtable. So upsert. So I mean, basically upserting is like you're either inserting like a new record or updating it depending if it already exists or not. Set this to ID. So then we can find full name we could find there. Title we will say headline. The description correlates to about. We'll grab the followers real quick. Followers and then the profile URL, which is right here. Perfect. Click OK, and that's our automation done. So let's take a look at our first workflow at a very high level. So we first start off with that copied base from Airtable. Then we feed it 5 example URLs of similar creators that we want. Then we use this iterator and text parser to break it down into an appropriate format. Once it's broken down, we can send an HTTP request. In this case, we're making a post request using that Rapid API server to get all the relevant data related to those content creators that we're pulling. Then lastly, we just simply update the record. Then we use upsert a record just for reassurance in case the record is not there already. Now guys, the fun part. Let's see what happens. So we'll save this, run it. HTTP module is working. Everything seems to be good. Yep. Now let's let it run a little bit more. Then I'll automatically stop it because there is a limit with the free make.com how many automations you can get, as well as like the Rapid API. So we ran it 4 times. Now let's go back. And there we go. So look at that. It's all updated. We have 4 similar influencers. Look, we even have Bill Gates there, which is crazy. Their followers profile URL. We can click here just to verify it's real. Do have it. Let's see. Bill Gates just for fun. There's the big man. So now we can use this information for our second automation. All right, so once we're connected to Airtable, let's just go to HTTP, set this to post. So now we're back into Rapid API. So now we'll go to person's post. This will get more information about every single post. And then copy your URL, paste it in. And for headers, we're gonna go X Rapid API. Put your API key there. So for item 2, it's case sensitive, so just make sure you're entering your lowercase x rapid I host. Then this is the host here. Just grab it and copy it. Paste it in. This is raw. This is going to be JSON. Then just make sure your request content looks like this. But next to profile URL, we're just going to add those parentheses. Well, URL, just like that. Now let's just run this once. Make sure everything is correctly. Looks like it is. So to complete this automation, we just have the iterator here getting the data response. And then we have the Airtable connecting to all these fields. So post text, number of likes, the number of comments, shares, as well as the posted date and the post link. So you could actually access the link. Now taking a look at this second automation, we are simply retrieving the post info from the creator section. Then we make a post request to get all that post info from each creator. And then these records are obviously saved automatically to our updated Airtable. And then we can further filter if we want. We can filter by likes. We can save our viral post in another database. It's really limitless. Guys, I'm really excited. So let's run it. Let's go. Let it go for a little. See how fast it's popping. My goodness. It's going. I'll stop it right. But now let's look at the posts sheet. See how much we have. So this is creators. These are the influencers. And now posts. Let's see. There it is, guys. So guys, I ran it once, but the audio did cut out, which is a little bit annoying. But let's run it again. So let's do it. I'm gonna pass it to the creator. Look how many responses are generated already. Just keeps going. I'll stop it right there, just because I do have a limit. So now that it's done, I mean, let's see this in real time. So this is the creators I had 4 before. Now it'll show more posts. Look at this. This is all in the posts. 95 responses. So I generated 50 last time. Now I essentially have this big database of posts just from these 4 creators, right? And then I could even go in here and then I could access, go from likes greatest to least. And you could even access the post link, which is pretty cool. The most popular post, right? This shows everything, which is awesome. Hey guys, real quick, I just want to mention that you could set up a filter here. So you just right click, set up filter, and then I set it as, so the condition is number of likes. You want to go, I want it to go in this case greater than 500 likes. So you could adjust this to anything you want. You could do number of shares, number of comments. It just depends what you're looking for. So now when we run this automation, we're only going to extract data or posts that are greater than 500 likes. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this step-by-step tutorial on creating an automated 24/7 database that is tailored for your needs. Guys, please don't hesitate. If you have any questions about this or something else related, please let me know. I love this type of shit. I work on it all the time, and I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Peace.